Hello and welcome to a new program. Yes, welcome back to a new program of Vaughan en Vivo, a program devoted to the English language and to learning the English language. And with this, empecemos a aprender. Yeah, let's start learning. This program or this show is devoted to learning English. Gerundio, learning, después de la palabra to. Aquí to es una preposición. No es un infinitivo. This program is devoted, dedicado al aprender inglés. This is devoted to teaching English and to learning English. My job is to teach, your job is to learn. So let's merge our two jobs. To merge is fusionar. To fuse. Let's merge our two jobs and make them work together. Learning and teaching. ¿Estás seguro de que quieres hacerlo? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? La palabra seguro, sure, suena como una SH inglesa pura al inicio. Shh, como zapato, shoe, sure. Are you sure you want to do it? I don't want to do it. I'm against the idea. I'm not in favor of the idea. I'm against it. I'm not in favor of it. But I can see that you're in favor of it. So you're going to do it. You're the boss. I own 20% of this company and you own 80%. So you're the boss. You call the shots. Usted lleva lo cantante. So I have to do what you say. So, are you sure? Are you completely sure? Are you certain? Are you completely certain? Certain, escrito certain, in the dictionary, pone seguro, pero también pone cierto. En ciertos momentos, at certain times. Pero cuando dice, are you certain? It's the exact equivalent of are you sure? ¿Está usted seguro? Are you certain? Are you completely certain that you want to improve your English? Are you completely sure? Okay. Do you realize the consequences of your decision to learn English? It requires a lot of time, a lot of effort, and usually a lot of money too to learn English. This class is free. You don't have to pay money for this class. You only pay time. But if you really want to learn English, usually money is one of the three constants in the equation, not variables, they're constants. Okay, ¿estás seguro? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you certain? Certain, no certain. Certain. Sir. ¿Cómo se dice sí, señor? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Sí, señor. Señor, sí, señor. Sir, yes, sir. Como los marines. In the Hollywood films. Sir. ¿Cómo se dice tonelada? Ton. Una tonelada. Ton of water. A ton of time. Ton. Certain. Así se pronuncia. Sí, señor. Tonelada. Yes, certain. 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 All right. Are you certain that you want to learn English? Okay. Pues atiende primero este asunto. Ahora. Atiéndelo ahora. No más tarde. Handle this matter now. Take care of this matter now. Not later. Take care of. Es una expresión muy importante en inglés. To take care of. Care es cuidado. Literalmente tomar cuidado de. Es cuidar o atender más bien. Atiende este asunto ahora, no más tarde. Take care of this matter now. Take care of también es cuidar. Cuido mis hijos. I take care of my children. Okay? I will take care. Cuidaré tu inglés. I will take care of your English. Con mucho mimo. I will take care of your English with a lot of love and care. La expresión amor y cuidado, literally love and care, es el equivalente aquí con mucho mimo, con mucho amor y mimo. With a lot of love and care, I will take care of your English. Look after es cuidar también, pero es más bien físico para niños, to look after children. También se puede decir, atender este asunto, I'll look after the subject, pero se dice mucho más, take care of. Listen, Rafa, we have a problem. the water that Juan Luis brings here is not bottled water. It's tap water. Es de grifo, no es de botella, no es mineral. I only drink mineral water. I never drink tap water. So Rafa, listen, I've spoken to Juan Luis several times about this matter, and it seems that it goes in one ear and goes out the other, and he continues to bring me tap water. Listen, Rafa, can you do me a favor? ¿Me haces un favor? En inglés, me puedes. Siempre el verbo poder aparece en esta expresión. Can you do me? Hacerme. En inglés, su favor es do, no make. Can you do me a favor? Can you talk to Juan Luis about this matter? Can you take care of this matter for me? Can you take care of this matter for me? Ahora, estoy hablando un inglés que soy a diario. En Reino Unido, en Australia, and en Estados Unidos. Can you take care of this matter for me? I'm tired of talking to Juan Luis about water. I want mineral water in this cup. I don't want tap water. Okay? So I give up. He doesn't listen to me. Can you take care of this matter? Can you take care of this matter? And can you take care of it now, not later? No lo aplaces para mañana. Don't put it off to tomorrow. Do it now. Okay? In fact, in general, my philosophy is don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. Do you understand the expression? In fact, I think in Spanish, Rafa, you have the same expression. No dejes para mañana lo que puedes hacer hoy. Don't put off, doble F. Put off es ir posponiendo algo, no necesariamente agradable, sobre todo, to put things off. If you have something unpleasant to do, it's a normal human trait. Trait. Trait, escrito. Trait, pronunciado. Trait, como odio, hate, con TR en vez de H. Trait. It's a normal human trait to put off unpleasant tasks. If you have to talk to Juan Luis about this silly water question, come on. You know, Juan Luis is a difficult person. The last thing in the world I want to do, Richard, is to talk to him about a silly question of tap water and mineral water. But somebody has to do it. So, ¿puedes atender este asunto por mí? Can you take care of this matter for me? Y puedes hacerlo hoy. No lo pospongas para mañana. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Never put off what you can do today. Eso es el dicho. In English and in Spanish. Don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. When I was a little boy, 9 years old, 8 years old, there was a black lady, una mujer negra, in Houston, Texas, who came to our house, I think once or twice a week, to help my mother clean the house. Big cleaning, la gran limpieza, one week, one day a week. And Lucy, her name was Lucy, she came. I remember Lucy, she was fat, all right, but very nice, always laughing, huh? And she was very fat. And she came one day a week to our house to help my mother with the big cleaning. And she always said, leave for tomorrow what you could do today, because you might not have to do it at all. I never forgot that. Deja para mañana lo que debas hacer hoy, porque a lo mejor no tienes que hacerlo en absoluto. And it's true that some tasks solve themselves. Some problems simply solve themselves, but most don't. Most problems require attention, and you can't put them off for tomorrow, or leave them for tomorrow, or for next week, or for next month, or for next Tuesday, like my uncle. My uncle was a businessman, a successful businessman. He had an irrigation business. Un negocio de irrigación, ¿eso qué es? Un negocio de riego, aspersión, agrícola, riego agrícola. He had an irrigation business in Texas, a very successful business, and he used the word Tuesday, el martes, for anything he had no intentions of doing. And he said to his secretary, Anaide was her name, a Mexican girl, put the appointment for next Tuesday. And his secretary knew that Tuesday was never. Okay? So, you can leave things for tomorrow that you should do today, or put them off. Or for next Tuesday, like my uncle, but I don't recommend it. Atiende este asunto ahora, no más tarde. Take care of this matter, or handle this matter now, not later. Don't put it off. Don't postpone it forever. Don't procrastinate. Procrastinate means ir aplazando las cosas menos agradables para más tarde. As a person who suffers chronic procrastination needs a psychologist, because you'll never succeed in life if you're constantly putting things off. Okay. Quiero ir con ellos. I want to go with them. Escuchad muy bien. I want to go with them. Es facilísimo. It's beginner's English. I want to go with them. Okay? The next one. Quiero que ellos vayan conmigo. I want them to go with me. Okay? I want to use this pen. Es facilísimo. Quiero utilizar o quiero usar este bolígrafo. I want to use this pen. I want to use 4 palabras. This pen, 6 palabras. Ok. Vamos a insertar una palabra más en medio. Después de I want. I want Pepe to use this pen. La frase es idéntica que la primera, pero he insertado la palabra Pepe en medio, después de want. Y eso cambia radicalmente el sentido. En español decís quiero usar este bole, luego cambiáis quiero que Pepe use. O sea, en español cambia mucho la forma de estructurar la frase cuando insertas la idea de que el usuario final sea Pepe. Pero en inglés no. I want to use, yo quiero usar, I want Pepe to use. Entonces no me digas que el inglés es difícil. It's not. It's easier than Spanish. The only problem here is it's very different from Spanish, so it requires that you change your thinking and stop thinking in terms of estructura latina and try to accept estructura germánica anglosajona. I want Pepe to use this pen. Quiero ir a la playa. I want to go to the beach. Quiero que Juan Luis vaya a la playa. I want Juan Luis to go to the beach. No cambia. I want this microphone. I want to use this microphone. I want my friends to use. Quiero que mis amigos usen este micrófono. All right. Dime todo lo que sabes. Tell me everything you know. I want to know everything. From start to finish. From beginning to end. De principio a fin. From start to finish. From beginning to end. Ambas expresiones existen. Y a veces se dicen los dos juntos. De principio a fin y de principio a fin. From start to finish and from beginning to end. I want to know from A to Z. De la A hasta la Z. I want to know from A to Z or from A to Z what happened yesterday. Con pelos y señales, como decís aquí. I want to know everything. Don't leave out a single detail. Don't leave out. No omitas, no dejes fuera. Leave out. Don't leave out ni un solo detalle, por favor. Don't leave out a single detail. Don't leave out a single detail. I want to know everything. From start to finish, from beginning to end, from A to Z, from 1 to 10. Tell me everything. Quiero saberlo todo. I want to know it all. Y lo quiero todo. I want it all. I want it all. Freddie Mercury. I want it all and I want it now and I want to know everything now. Así que dime todo lo que sabes. Tell me everything you know. Okay? ¿Quién está haciendo ese ruido? Who's making that noise? Who's making that horrible noise? Somebody is making a noise that is distracting my attention. Okay, there are people outside this studio making noise, and it's bothering me. It's really bothering me. It's annoying me. Dos palabras para molestar. To annoy and to bother. To annoy es molestar y realmente más pesado todavía. To bother is, no me molestes con ese problema. Don't bother me with that problem. To annoy es realmente dar la lata. To bother and to annoy. Si alguien viniera, no importa, dice, Richard. Yes? Yes? Excuse me, can I bother you for a moment? Okay, come in. Yeah, come in, sit down. Yeah, no problem. What do you need? Bother. Excuse me, can I bother you for a moment? ¿Te puedo importunar un momento, molestar un momento? Perdón que te moleste, pero excuse me for bothering you. En este caso puedo usar bother, pero no puedes usar annoy. To annoy is realmente dar el tostón. And so a person doesn't come to you and say, perdona, Juan Luis, ¿te puedo dar el tostón un momento? Sounds strange. To annoy. Ahora, si hay una mosca por aquí, it's annoying me or bothering me. Ante la duda, bother siempre. Bother. Don't bother me. No me moleste mosquito. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Okay, to bother. ¿Te puedo molestar un momento? Can I bother you for a moment? Oye, can I bother you for a cigarette? A veces se dice, oye, ¿me dejas un cigarro? Porfa. Se dice en inglés porque somos más diferenciales. Can I bother you for a cigarette? Can I bother you for a pen? Can I bother you for some more water? Okay? So, that noise that the people are making outside is really bothering me. It's distracting me. My job is to teach you English. And when the gun sounds, boom, pistoletazo de salida, the starting gun, boom, and I start talking, I need to concentrate on teaching English. And strangely, extrañamente, curiosamente, outside of this studio, on the wall outside of this studio, is a big bulletin board. Bulletin board. Bulletin board is tablón de anuncios. A bulletin board. And there's information on that bulletin board that's important for many employees in this complex. And people congregate. People congregate. Qué fácil es en inglés y se parece mucho al español. La gente se congrega ahí. People congregate around that bulletin board, reading the information and chattering. Chattering. Okay? To chat is charlar. El chat, los chats. Okay, to chat. But to chatter is como monos, como chimpancés. Chachara. Okay? And they're chattering. I can hear them. Can you hear them? Yo los oigo. Bueno, yo la oigo a la gente. ¿La oyes? En español usáis oír. En inglés siempre en sus casos poder oír. I can hear them. Can you hear them? Listen for a moment. Can you hear them? Can you hear them? You can't. I can't believe it. It's incredible. It's really noisy, which means that the acoustics in this room are not bad. The acoustics in this room are not bad. Las acústicas no son malas, se dice en inglés. The acoustics aren't bad in this room. This room is especially designed for television, which means it absorbs the sound. Okay? It's built to absorb the sound. And so the acoustics are quite good. I can hear those people. If you can't hear those people, then chapeau to the designers of this room. Okay, are you ready to continue? Incluso mi mujer estaba de acuerdo conmigo. Even my wife agreed with me. Yes, that's the first time in history that my wife and I have agreed on anything. We never agree on anything. Nunca estamos de acuerdo en nada. We never agree. El verbo estar no entra en la ecuación en inglés con los acuerdos. En español siempre, están de acuerdo, estamos de acuerdo, estás de acuerdo. Siempre estar. La expresión estar de acuerdo. En inglés es concordar. ¿Concuerdas conmigo? Concuerdan. Ok, they agree. Que es un acuerdo mutuo. They agree. We agree. ¿Estamos de acuerdo? Do we agree? Estamos de acuerdo. We agree. I agree. Estoy de acuerdo. I agree with you. I agree with him. I agree with her. I agree with them. They agree with us. They agree with me. I disagree. O simplemente I don't agree. Solemos negar sobre agree que usar el verbo disagree, pero ambos están bien. I don't agree with you. You say that English is not important for your children? How old are your children? 7 and 2. And you don't agree that English is important. Well, I think you're making a mistake y les estás legando un futuro más complicado. Yeah. Children, especially the 2-year-old, is a sponge. A sponge, una esponja. Everything he hears and sees, he absorbs. If you keep the English language around your 2-year-old boy 2 or 3 hours a day, he will absorb the sounds and his ear will adapt to the English language, and his Spanish will not suffer because of it. My children learned 2 languages simultaneously. The moment they were born, I remember my daughter and my son, the moment I was holding the baby in my 2 hands like this practically, looking at the baby, I was speaking English to the baby. My wife Spanish, but I was speaking English. And by the time they were 2 years old, they always understood me perfectly, no problem. And by the time they were 3, in those first 3 years, my children thought that all daddies spoke one way and all mommies spoke another way. My children didn't think in terms of English, Spanish. They just thought in terms of a different sound from the father and a different sound from the mother. But they considered this normal. They were surprised when they saw other families in which both parents produced the same sound as my wife. In other words, both parents were speaking Spanish. Okay, but that's how we do it. You need to expose your children to the English language. And if you're not going to do it, well, I don't agree with you. I don't agree. You're telling me, usted me está diciendo, you're telling me that you prefer to wait until your children consolidate a good mastery of Spanish before you introduce English. That's a mistake. Your children can consolidate perfect Spanish and English at the same time, and French and German. I know several cases of children who were quadrilingual before the age of 5, and they were perfectly capable of using Spanish well in writing and in speaking. Okay? Children between the age of 0 and 5, there's a compartment in their brain which is open, absorbing effectively sounds and transmitting them and administering them correctly. After the age of 5, that compartment closes. So if you have 2 children, ages 7 and 2, focus on the child focus on both, but especially on the child who is 2, because that child can have perfect English before the age of 7. The 7-year-old is a different strategy, but still, you're in time, okay, to do it. All right. So, incluso en este caso, incluso mi mujer está de acuerdo conmigo. Even my wife agrees with me. Y si fuera pasado, incluso mi mujer estaba de acuerdo conmigo. Even my wife agreed with me. English is important. Do you agree? Even my wife agrees with me. that English is important. And I'll be back in 5 minutes to continue talking about this and other interesting, fascinating, productive things concerning the English language. So, stay with me and don't go too far away. No te alejes demasiado. And don't go too far away. I want you back in 5 minutes.